Hi everyone, my name's Layla and I'm an English teacher. For today's short lesson, we're going to look at extreme adjectives. So, what are extreme adjectives? Extreme adjectives are adjectives that have a stronger meaning than gradable adjectives with a similar meaning. They are stronger versions of gradable adjectives. First, let's recap what a gradable adjective is. A gradable adjective is an adjective that can be made stronger or weaker by an adverb. For example, the adjective good can be made stronger by adding the adverb very, very good, just as it can be made weaker by adding the adverb fairly or not very, fairly good or not very good. So good must be a gradable adjective. But if we want to say that something is more than very good, so extremely good, we have to use a suitable extreme adjective. For example, this could be fantastic or excellent. So these are two examples of the extreme adjectives for the gradable adjective good. If we want to emphasize extreme adjectives even more, we can add certain adverbs. For example, absolutely. Our trip to America was absolutely fantastic. However, we can't use very or really as we can with gradable adjectives. So we can't say our trip to America was very fantastic. Let's have a look at some more examples. Freezing. Freezing is the extreme adjective for cold. So we use it to describe something that is extremely cold. In this case, there is only really the one possible extreme adjective for cold. Just like boiling, which is the opposite. It's the extreme adjective for hot. For example, you could say, the pool water was freezing, don't you think? And someone could reply, yeah, but I was glad because it was boiling. What about starving? I'm starving. I hope dinner is ready soon. So, starving must be the extreme adjective for hungry. But how about if we wanted to describe something that is extremely bad? Well, we could say, that's terrible, or that's awful. As you can see here, bad has more than one extreme adjective, just like good. If you went to watch a film at the cinema and you wanted to tell your friends how funny it was, you could use the extreme adjective hilarious. Oh, that Robert De Niro film was hilarious. You should watch it. Another useful one is furious. I was furious when I found out I'd been fired from my job. So furious must be the extreme adjective for angry. What's another good one? Yes, delighted. I was delighted when I heard she was pregnant. So this is a very positive one, as it is the extreme adjective for happy. Sometimes, however, you might feel surprised. So, what's the extreme adjective for surprised? Well, you could say astonished. He was astonished when she finally told him her secret. We also have more than one extreme adjective for frightened. For example, you could use terrified or petrified. When I saw that spider in my room, I was terrified. Sometimes our bedrooms can also be a bit dirty, right? So what if it was extremely dirty? We could use the extreme adjective filthy. You should really clean your room. It's filthy. There are also extreme adjectives for big. These could be huge or gigantic or enormous, for example. Wow, that house is gigantic. Or likewise, small. You're right, that house is gigantic, but did you see the one next to it? it was tiny. So tiny is the extreme adjective for small. Let's give you one more common example to finish. I had such a long day at work yesterday. When I got home, I was exhausted. So exhausted must be the extreme adjective for tired. Great. So I hope you enjoyed this short lesson on extreme adjectives. They're a really useful thing to know, as they're used in day-to-day life in the English-speaking world. For example, when you're talking with friends, you might use them, or you might see them written in news articles. Try to use one next time you have a conversation with someone in English. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have an excellent day.